Okay, so I probably need to edit this audio down first. So it was a little loud for me. Come on. It's recently announced that One Piece will be going on a 6-month hiatus, at least as far as the anime is concerned. And this gives me some sorts of feelings. But for the most part, this is extremely good news, and a lot of you might Omar. Why? That means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing. Hey, boom. It's like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but, you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is if you looked at the announcement, it also mentioned that they're going to replay Fishman Island. Now, yes, I know Fishman Island doesn't have a lot of fans. I like the arc, but I recognize the arc doesn't have a lot of fans. But they said essentially they're going to DBZ Kai it, meaning they're going to slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're going to add in some editing, and they're going to severely cut it down. This is also very important because let me know if the audio's too loud. One Piece has an extreme pacing issue, so this will be absolutely amazing for an arc that already doesn't get a lot of love, and hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other thing that's important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. One Piece has never really taken a break. What this means is that One Piece never. Oh no, it's using the wrong mic. Fuck me. A chance to have a pause, give the manga some time to catch up, and then come back and animate a full arc properly. That's mainly where One Piece. No, it's using the wrong audio. Damn it. What? Is it because I had the streaming software on? Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's not the right audio. Spacing issues even come from in the first place. This constant, we have to keep going. We have to keep making. Fine. I think I messed up. I think because I had the streaming software on, it recorded off of the mic on the webcam. So for right now, I guess with the stream, I'll just record. I'll just do the part I pre-recorded, and then we'll go from there. So what we're gonna do is the background footage is gonna be. So I need to shrink this. So essentially, I'm editing the short, but now I have to re-record the latter half of it. But it's fine because I'm gonna figure that out later. I'll do that later. But at least you guys will get to see some of my editing process while we're doing this part. And that just means the second half of the short I can't really show you guys until I go back and record the audio. You know what I could have did? I could have kept that audio, though. I could have kept the audio and then used it as a basis. Actually, that's what I'll do. Hold on. Yeah. We'll keep the audio. It's essentially just placeholder audio, and then I'll change it again later. Let's see. And then we'll make the scale about... I can go higher than that. Let's go about here. Yeah. The background will make... we can make it... Island One Piece background. The joy of doing this kind of edits is that you spend a lot of... Ooh, that's nice. Fuck me, that wasn't gonna work. Essentially, the unfortunate part is that when it comes to editing shorts, you spend a lot of time just looking up images. I actually like this one a lot, but it's just one image, and I want to have it to be like a scrolling thing. Actually, you know what? That one works. If it wanted to pick the image as an actual image, and it didn't, so it makes me angry. Why is this happening to me? I need a better. The main thing is finding a good background image to run with, and since Fishman Island is kind of the important part here, I had to find like a decent Fishman Island image, which may or may not be hard because Fishman Island. Come on. Fishman Island has great shots in it. In the manga, they made it look absolutely gorgeous. But it's not always the case. And the anime is like in and out with quality shots. If that's not King of Lightning's thumbnail, I'd be shocked, bro. King of Lightning has thumbnails on Google because then you can see the crown. I remember he always puts the crown in the back of his shots, in the picture of his thumbnails. So I'm like, what in the hell is that? I want to use this one. Hold on. Copy image address. And then this is where you have to get the online converter. Converter. And then download and do that fun process. I say fun process, we hate it actually, but it's just irrelevant. Actually, I could just, where is it? I can do this. Oh, does it actually do it? I didn't have to download it. I was going to download it too. Let's get it. We don't care about that. Wow. This turns it into PDFs. That's the problem. Yeah, I messed this up. Hold on, let me find a better one. I don't like that one. Some of these websites are real trash about how it wants to handle. I could do it the other way by going through Photoshop, but I hate going that way. Actually, what does this save as a file anyway? Because if it saves what I think it saves as, it don't matter. Oh no, what am I doing? Duh. Hold on. Hopefully everyone's doing alright today. Sorry for not directly responding to the chat. I'm somewhat distracted because I'm grabbing footage. Or images. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it works. Alright, let me move back. I need to have the live stream on a separate thing. But hopefully everyone else is doing alright. Let's see. So, what we do in these situations is that we jack the scale up to a ridiculous degree. I've thought about doing this kind of effect. But it looks like, even though conceptually it looks cool, I don't think it really works for a short, which kind of bums me out. But I think what I need to do is this. I think it's that. And then the way I always animate it is, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of work. Because I'm going to have to, this is like BS version of it because that audio needs to be re-edited. But for right now, we're just going to use it as a basis. What I always do to make this scrolling background is I go up here to the frames, have it start positioning wise. Is it this one? That is not it. Have it start from this side and scroll through I think it's that. Okay. So the position I keep there and here, and then I scroll all the way out to the end where the positioning goes. Let's see. And then I have the position stop here. So over the course of the video, so it was recently announced that One Piece will be going on a 6-month hiatus. It'll scroll through. And this, and then to make things a little bit easier, but for the most part, this is extremely good news. And a lot of you might be wondering why. That means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. You can't do blur while... You can't add effects while it's playing. That's on me. And then I jacked the blur up a little bit. Nothing too crazy, just a little blurred. So 7's usually fine. But essentially, as it's going through, it's like scrolling in the background. And then that's when I start syncing up like what I'm talking about to what's going on. I always try to add in a different effect though to create something a little bit more interesting to kind of like watch and engage with. So that's usually my struggle to some degree. But and then on the back end, you have a bunch of these are the other two shorts I've edited. The ones you've already seen that I've already uploaded, which realistically probably need to get rid of. Just to give me like a cleaner baseline to work with. What in the fuck is still there? Knew it. I'm gonna tell you right now that editing the fucking that One Piece the movies was a pain in the ass. Wasn't the hardest thing in the world, but Jesus Christ. So this will be me going down the stream for the most part, and then I'll edit myself out when I'm talking about other things. So it was recently announced that One Piece will be going on a 6-month hiatus, at least as far as the anime is concerned. And this gives me some sorts of feelings. So I need a meme video that is like someone getting excited. But like I don't need the audio. Let me see. So I was gonna use the bison like yes, yes, but it doesn't really. To me, that one doesn't really hit the way I want it to. Hold on. Oh, never mind. I found it. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. Oh my god. Wouldn't let me pause. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. I need to make the live stream page on a different thing because the chat is killing me. Well, I can't see if you guys are typing anything. I assume you are, though, because... Well, I assume maybe you guys are just watching. I realize I'm only showing the screen with the edits on it, so you can't see everything, but I think I got what I want to use. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah. Copy. This is where you also have to pull up the YouTube downloader. YouTube downloader. But like I said, I don't need the audio. I just need the visual here. So I don't want an app. I just want an online. I just want an online downloader. But I ain't got to get overly technical about it. What did you say? Hold on. When are you getting married? Can I come to the wedding? Man, I don't have a girlfriend. We're not worrying about getting married right now. I don't have a girlfriend. We can't do the married part until I get a girlfriend. So we're gonna add. I don't think it added the audio anyway. No, I didn't. That's cool. I didn't really want it anyway. So I'm Gucci on that. All right, so we're gonna take this. And then I'm going to zoom in. I need about that. So when it's like... And for those who don't know, I'm old, so don't ask me any questions. 6-month hiatus, at least as far as the anime is concerned. And this... So I think about here. This is where I'm going to put it. Gives me some sorts of feelings. But for the most part, this is extreme. So probably here. Yeah. And then here. And then and the reason why I'm cutting the audio instead of cutting like the video is because if you cut the video, if you want to move the video around, that's what I want to do. So in this particular section, it'd be this part. Gives me some sorts of feeling. But for the most part, this is extremely gives me some sorts of feeling. I might actually move the position a little bit over here. Gives me some sorts of things. But for the most part, this is so then it would cut off there. And then we just rip this off. There, actually, I could have just had it drop down, which I can still do that actually. So where it drops down, just takes over my positioning here. So like right here. So then it becomes. So it was recently announced that One Piece will be going on a 6-month hiatus, at least as far as the anime is concerned. And this, because I don't know what you look gives like, gives me some sorts of feelings. But for the most part, this is extremely good news, and a lot of you might be wondering why. That means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. Okay, so I don't see me sitting here and having my icon talk for too long is boring, and unfortunately with shorts you have to be somewhat dynamic. So this is already too many seconds. We're in 24 seconds. And I've been sitting here for at least, 10 of those seconds? 10? No, like 14 seconds. It's too long. So, when I talk about One Piece series is a... Guys, I didn't even know you were a girl. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse. Okay, there we go. I gotta figure out what to do with this, though. There's not really a good image for One Piece pacing, is there? Let me see. I need a picture. I don't really like that. That's not good enough here. That doesn't help. I'm trying to think. How do you have a good? Oh, that actually might work. Hold on. One Piece. Watch time. Arc. I gotta find a way of making this joke like being like, oh, the watch time is ridiculous. Let me see. Is there like an actual like full graph that someone's done? Fuck, I think this is no, it's an image. I mean, it's a YouTube video. I don't want to take the YouTube video. Okay, it's not it's not okay, it's not one of those videos that's like, it's more of like just, hey, here's some video. It's not really, I just need the footage, and I'm mainly gonna do shoot. I can kind of take some of this. I'm not gonna take the whole video. I'm gonna take like part of the video. Copy video URL. Because if I take the whole video, I feel like I'm taking. Granted, all the video is just showing how long it takes for arcs. But I still don't think I should take the whole video. So I'm gonna try to do something a little different with this one. Let's see. Give me this. No. Let's see. Download. Let's see. Once again, it didn't take the audio, which is good. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to. I like Godzilla animating big men. Oh Lord. The biggest of men. It's like my life struggle. All right, so we can go about here. But for the most part, this is extremely good news, and a lot of you might be wondering why. That means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is,
yes,
One
it
Piece
is
is
a
a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. All right, so where did the audio go? Oh, it is there. I was like, where did the audio even come from? Let me see. Unlink. We're gonna delete that. Let's see. So we need. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem. It means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that One Piece. Let me see. So. Do the same thing like I normally do, where I cut the audio to where I want it to stop. And then I move. This video is like 4 minutes. I don't want to. Well, you know what I could do? I could have it like as a slideshow in the background, actually. How would this look? Hold on. What if I did it kind of like, well, let's see how long I want the clip to go first. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing for arcs like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but, you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. Oh yeah, so I could have it play in the background like this, and then have it stop here. But I needed to end on like, when I talk about Dressrosa, I need to land on Dressrosa. Godzilla is just saying things at this point. So where is Godzilla? I mean, where is Dressrosa at? Dressrosa is not until about here, so if it stopped about at Wano, it's about here. And then what I did is I shrunk the video to a degree. It went like this. Richie told you it was your birthday. What? No. Absolutely not. All right. So I need it to stop about here. So let's see what this gives me. Anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing for arcs like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but, you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. How long was Dressrosa even on here for? Oh yeah, 47 hours. Even though Wana's like way worse than that. So I might need to cut out saying we don't want to go back to that. Let's do this. Concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa. So Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is all right, so then we take this and we stretch this out here. Then we take this and we go about here. Painful snail's pace, but if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is if you looked at the announcement, it also mentioned that. Oh my God, chill out, Donnie. And yes, I know Fishman Island doesn't. Donnie, chill out. I like the arc, but I recognize the arc doesn't have a lot of fans. But they said, let me explain. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing for arcs like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but you know. It scares me that Punk has it shorter than Fishman Island. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this actually that works because then like right as the bit ends, you see Dressrosa's runtime, and you're like, oh my God. Because Dressrosa's runtime up until this point is I think was the longest. I think the only thing that actually beats out Dressrosa's runtime in the anime, I think, is Wano. Currently, I think Wano's the only thing. Whole Cake, I think, gets close, but I don't think Whole Cake hits the same levels. I can actually stretch the video out so I can see real quick because I don't remember. Whole Cake, I think, is long, but it's not as long. Yeah, Whole Cake is only 38 hours. I say only 38 hours as if the 47. But yeah, Wano's the only arc that actually is longer than Dressrosa in the anime. And Egghead might be longer, debatably. We'll see. Actually, I don't think it's going to because Egghead isn't even that long of an arc in the manga. It's a medium-sized arc. There's just too much shit going on. Like, realistically, the anime's already at the point where the manga's about to go left, like, real quick. Like, the story's about to go left. I guess the question is, do I leave the positioning of the clip? I like the clip show here. I just don't know if I should leave it, like, where it is. Like, should I pull it up? Should I pull it down? Yeah, it'll feel long since we're getting a break, which is fine. My question is, for this clip, should I leave it right here? I actually don't mind this little layout of like a scene. Because I couldn't think of, like, I don't want to just have it take up the screen. Because it's going to blow it up and it's going to look like rough. But I actually do like it looking like this. Where it's almost like, I almost wanted to put it behind me. That's what I wanted to do. But I think aesthetically it doesn't look as cool to do that. Like if I did this. Like, you can still see it. Keep it up since you got to remember, ensure it's the name. Ensure the name is going. Keep it up since you know the name's going to. Oh, yeah. But see, I like this effect. I like this effect here. The problem is you can't really see the text all the time. So the question is, does it look better this way? I like the way it looks here, like an actual video roll. Where it looks like it's rolling behind me. My question is, does this look better to do it this way or to have the footage in front where it says, hey, this art takes this amount of time? I like this background effect where it's like rolling behind me. And then if I wanted to be really anal about it, I could blow it up Oh wait, my mother's calling me. Hold on 1 sec. Hold on 1 sec, guys. Yeah, film reel. Sorry, you're right. Film reel. Why is my mother calling me back? What is she doing? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, my bad. She messed me up. I could blow it up. I could jack the scale up to like this, and then have it like playing in the background. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a. But how good does this look? It's only gotten worse over conceptually. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing for arcs like Wano and Egghead. It's not a terrible look. I don't know if this looks good enough to do. Along, but you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is, wait, did they even show Dressrosa? What the hell was that? Oh, it didn't. What? What happened? Okay, so make it smaller. Got it. Hold on. So maybe put it back down to that. For arcs like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact. And then do it like this. Moving the plot along, but you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is if you looked at the announcement. Ironically enough, I think as I blew it up, it makes it easier or harder to like go through it. But I think the way I'm supposed to do it is more like that. To where it's like scrolling behind me. I also was debating on whether or not to make my character do the bobbing thing where he's like, it feels like he's actually like floating. It's something I tried to mess with when it came to, what was it? The Pokemon shorts I was doing, where the character looked like he was like bobbing in midair. But you got to get like the pacing down to where it looks natural and doesn't look like you're just going zzz, 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 zzz. That looks, I think that's closer to what I was thinking of. Yeah, exactly, Donnie, exactly. So that's what I'll do. I'll do this. I'll have it just roll in the back. So you can still see the watch time. It's not, I gotta remind myself, on a phone, this won't be it looks small from my perspective, but it's actually not small in general. Let me see. So, that means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing for arcs like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but you know, at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is if you looked at the announcement, it also mentioned that they're going to replay Fishman Island. Now, yes, I know Fishman Island doesn't have a lot of. Okay, so Fishman Island pictures. I need pictures of Fishman Island for memes. So One Piece, Fishman Island. I need the memes of how people don't like Fishman Island, and then I need other memes. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Or just images of Fishman Island that works in a way. Oh, I wanted to use that image, but it's not a good image. What is that? Oh, somebody was texting me. Actually, someone might be texting me. That's besides the point. We'll use this one. Save image as. Yeah, that works. So we'll put that one here for Fishman Island arc. And then they have a picture of like the reanimated part for Fishman Island, but it's not a good shot, and I don't like that. Also, I want to show the clip of like Sanji's nosebleed. I feel like that's a good like joke clip of making fun of why people don't like Fishman Island. It's not the only reason why people don't like Fishman Island, but I know people don't like Fishman Island partially because of that. Let's see. They have pictures of Luffy like in his better animation, but like they have Japanese text on them. Yeah, there we go. Someone took a picture of Sanji's nosebleed, but it's not a good enough one, and I don't like that one. Fuck. I could put Vanderdecken on there, but I think the One Piece one would click better. See, Toei put their logo in some of these reanimated shots, and it's not gonna work for the picture. Like I need, although it's hard to show comparison pictures on a vertical shorts level anyway. I need a picture of that, and then I also need a picture of like DBZ Kai. So I need Fishman Island. I need probably a DBZ Kai image, Fishman Island, and a comparison shot. Although I think I want to say it was I can't think now. I think Donnie posted it so I can get pictures of the reanimated shots. Where is? There's no way there's no nosebleed of freaking. Well, that one kind of works, and then I can. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it. Nosebleed. If I could spell nosebleed, holy sh. I need one, but I need the one that's from Fishman Island. I can't. Unfortunately, he's done it a couple of times. But if I'm going to use it, it has to be. Actually, you know what? That's okay, but I don't think they would care about blood. Let me see. I might use Sanji. I might use that version of Sanji as the basis. Let me see. Save image. I mean, this is a Fishman Island related arc image, so I think it works. All right. Hey, Jay. We're editing. We're editing stuff. Let's see. And then I'm going to zoom in the image. Yeah, we'll do that. And then also Fishman Island poster. That one might need to be zoomed out. I can't tell. Hold on. Actually, I might zoom it in a little bit more. I really need. Yeah, that works actually as an image. Oh, later, boom. Thanks for coming through. I think that works in terms of being zoomed in. I don't know if I want to keep the Fishman Island saga part of the poster because I don't really need it. I mean, it doesn't look bad. I guess I could keep it. Hold on. Yeah, I could do that. And then that's fine. So, whoops, let me move this. Let me move these two out of the way. So what I could do is this. I could be like, okay, so. Good thing is if you looked at the announcement, it also mentioned that they're going to replay Fishman Island. Okay, so. I can put the Fishman Island image over here. Replay Fishman. So it's got to be about here. Fishman Island. Now, yes, I know Fishman Island doesn't have a lot of fans. I like the arc, but I recognize the arc doesn't have a lot of fans. But they said essentially they're going to DBZ. So I could be like here and then throw Sanji's picture over here. I'm glad you're getting shorts. I mean, yeah, I was doing them before. I'm just trying to do them more consistently. Doing these videos on a daily basis is kind of a hard though. For me personally, it's a pain to like go through that process, but it gets doable. I want to say it's about here, so I can do. I'm gonna replay Fisherman Island. Now, yes, I know Fisherman Island doesn't have a lot of fans. I like the Ark, but I recognize the Ark doesn't have a lot of fans. But they said essentially they're gonna DBZ. All right, so I need the DBZ Kai images. So I want to say Donnie, you posted it. You better get them jeans. Am I right? Relax, relax. Repurpose some of your content. I've looked into some of that, and I do want to do that to a degree. It's just gonna take me a minute. My highest viewed shorts was from a vlog. That's because for some reason when you say things in a video, people don't want to watch the video. But if you say it in a vlog, but if you put that one moment in a short, it seems to work. But I do want to create like original content because I've also noticed original content for shorts also tends to do better. Like the shorts I was making from gaming streams wasn't doing nearly as well, but the ones I started making original content for, those did way better. Where are the shorts that Donnie posted? Not shorts, but Donnie posted images. There they are. No, it was Studio. It was Studio who posted it. The point is I have it now. So I'm gonna take this. And actually, Studio gave me the perfect lineup for them because they're all clear images and they don't have any logos on them. So this actually works perfectly. So I'm going to close this out. I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to go back to the live so I can see the chat. That is not the live. What the hell? I got too many tabs open, yo. But I'd rather focus on my long edited. The problem is long edited content just does not do well unless it's like super edited. The problem is doing videos in 2024. You are gambling. I hate to say it, but you are gambling harder with your long form content than you would be if you just made like the safe stuff. Like my Pokemon, like any Pokemon content I do, I know will do well, but like that's only one bit of content. Where the hell is where is that image? I just had it, and I put it in the One Piece folder. Oh, here it is. I was like, what? So we're gonna put it here. I gotta shrink the image a little bit, but it works. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna have to do that. That's fine. I think that's fine. It's not perfect because it doesn't fit the perspective of naturally, but yeah. Yeah, I saw it, and I love that. I'm happy that the JoJo video you did was a part 4 video. Like I'm gonna just be real about it, because part 4 is my favorite. But yeah. But when you win, you win. Of course. All right, so that works. I just have to now shorten it. Let me see. So I wanted to do some cool editing tricks in some of these shorts, but the problem is that some of these shorts don't facilitate the edits. And on top of you having to get these edits out in a certain time frame, you can't really do that for everything. So I had to like pick and choose my battles, which kind of sucks sometimes. But they said essentially they're going to DBZ Kai, meaning... Oh, actually, I think that times itself perfectly. Yeah, I think that just works out perfectly. Yeah. I gotta re-edit this part because I recorded it with the wrong mic. But that's something I have to do in post because it won't let me record with the mic I'm currently using to stream, which is the problem. So that's why that'll have to change. So I won't be able to edit the whole thing on stream, but I'll be able to edit like the majority of it. Let's see. Hi, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely cut it down. This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece is... So I think it's... Yeah, it works. This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece has an extreme pacing issue. So this will be absolutely amazing for an arc that already doesn't get a lot of love. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other thing that's important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. A drop shadow to my character? I guess I could do that. Hold on. Let's see. I've never really thought about doing the drop shadow, but we'll see. Yeah, I never do this. Where is it? Let me see. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. I'll change the direction back. I don't care about that. Distance, softness. Oh, no. 6-month hiatus, at least. I don't think I did what I wanted to do. Oh. Is it inverted? Is that what I need to do? Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Because I've never actually done a drop shadow on Adobe before, so I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to do it. If I do the shadow only, no, that is definitely not it. See, and then it makes my legs opacity, and that's not what I wanted. You clear that out. Oh, that's what it looks like. Okay, got it. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have done. I know what I could have done. I could have done. I'll leave it at 50. But then I don't know where 135 degrees is. This doesn't help me. That's what I wanted. I see it. Okay, I see it. There we go. Let's do that, but change the angle. And then maybe darken it a little bit. Maybe here? No, I never actually, no. I hate the fact that I use Adobe Premiere and I don't use it to the degree I should use it. So that, well, no, I need it to look like, do I need it? Actually, no, I think that works. That works. And then the softness should be maybe like, it's overly soft. That's what I want. Zero that, so let's do, that. I said that'd be this. Yeah, I see it. I mean, I see it now, but that would be the shadow. Or is that too thick? Should I make it like less visible? So like 70%? How's that? That looks good. I think that looks good. To where it's there, but it's not like be all end all. If that makes sense. Oops. Yeah, the opacity, I have it at like 90. I could change it. Sorry. Let's drop it to 80. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works. So it's still there, but it's not like crazy. Like I gotta remind myself, a normal shadow is probably more like 50 if I had to take a shot in the dark. But I think 50 doesn't look as good. Like if I do 50 here, you can still see it. Should I leave it at 50? I'll break even and go 65. Yeah, I think that works. Thank you, TypeSat. Appreciate it. Let's see. 75. How's that? It looks 75. That looks fine. It needs to be there, but it doesn't need to be like. Well, I think if I was doing like a comic book more style, I think it would work. But I think that's fine for what I'm going for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna paste attributes. So I'm gonna zoom out for a second and do Control this. Or is it Shift? Is it Shift? It is Shift. My bad. And then do paste attributes. Boom. And now everything has a drop shadow. Now, like I said, that needs to go. I think this has to be like 3 minutes in order for me to for it to count as a short now. So that's what I'm going for. I'm curious to see how well a 3-minute short does. So I believe we're here. Essentially, they're going to DBZ Kai it, meaning they're going to slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're going to add in some new scenes, and they're going to severely cut it down. This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece has an extreme pacing issue. So this will be absolutely amazing for an arc that already doesn't get a lot of love. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other thing that's important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. One Piece has never really taken a break. What this means is that One Piece never really got a chance to have a pause, give the manga some time to catch up, and then... Why am I getting... Oh, that's a dumb message. I don't care about that. The problem... All right, so that's the other issue. I've now hit over the minute mark, and I feel like there's too much gap here. Now, unfortunately, like I said, I'm going to have to re-record this for this to work, and I don't really want to edit it now, because if I edit it and I don't record it the same way, it's not going to work. So I'll probably stop editing once I hit the last of the original recording. But this is already now like a gap of see, the problem with this is that if there's nothing happening on the screen with a short, you lose interesting. The audio difference is because I recorded the second half and I ended up using the wrong mic. And unfortunately, I can't use the right mic while I'm streaming. So as a result, I have to stop the stream and then record the other part and then edit that part. So this won't be like a full editing process thing because I can't really do that. But what was I gonna say? I actually could add a drop shadow to the video footage in the back if I really wanted to. It's not a huge deal. It's just something I could do. But the problem is, but yeah, I'm not gonna be able to edit the whole short on here. I'm trying, but like I said, I've learned with shorts, you can't really have yourself just sitting there talking with no dynamic thing happening for too long, or else people get uninterested. I was gonna add some meme noises, but this one doesn't really have spaces for that. So that's why I'm not overly worrying about it. It's not. I have to realize that not every short has to be exactly the same or be funny in the same way. They just need to be different. Can you make your character move a little up and down and side to the side? I could. The bobbing thing I figured out how to do is just kind of a pain, but I'll do that before. Days of Dressrosa, and we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is if you looked at the announcement, it also mentioned that they're going to replay Fishman Island. Now, yes, I know Fishman Island doesn't have a lot of fans. I like the arc, but I recognize the arc doesn't have a lot of fans. But they said essentially they're going to DBZ Kai it, meaning they're going to slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're going to add in some new scenes, and they're going to severely cut it down. This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece has an extreme pacing issue. So this will be absolutely amazing for an arc that already doesn't get a lot of love. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other thing that's important is that
I feel like I could cut out some of that audio.
This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece is an
Yeah, me saying like I said before makes me think that I'm being redundant. So maybe what I could do is where I say
this is also very important because, like down.
So I could stop.
This is also
I could stop there. Oh, panning out. Yeah. So what I'll do is where I said, so here.
This is also very important because, like I said before, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely cut it down. This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece has an extreme pacing issue. So this will be absolutely amazing for an arc that already doesn't get a lot of love. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other thing that's important.
So what I'll do is about...
This is also very important because, like I said before, One Piece has an extreme pacing issue. So this will be absolutely amazing for an arc that already doesn't get a lot of love. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut. And hopefully...
So maybe I could do this. I could do this.
Love. And hopefully...
So this and then ripple delete. So do this. Let's see how this flows.
Add in some new scenes, and they're going to severely cut it down. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other...
That might be a better... That might be better. Because me saying like I said before makes it seem like I'm being redundant. And in a short that's already meant to be like a minute to 3 minutes, you don't really need to add any more dialogue than needed. So I think I can leave that cut out and I'd be fine.
The other thing that's important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. One Piece has never really taken a break.
All right, so let me see. And then you said I could pan out the... I could pan out the comparisons. So I'm guessing what you mean by that is I could start off with the positionings being different. Well, no, you said pan out. So thanks, Clips. Exactly what I wanted. I don't like that. The problem is when it being in this like this style, it doesn't really work the same way as I would like it to. So like this is how it's supposed. This is the style it should be a. And then what I could do is I could change the position to be. Can you change the pose of the arm? One pose back to the same short. Can you change the pose of the arm from one pose to the other? No, I don't have individual like control of my body, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I need to commission like different expressions and stuff for that to work. So let's see. And the baseline would be like something maybe like this. And then we get about here. And then I zoom in any further. And then I go up. Well, I can't really zoom in. That's the problem. The only way I'd be able to do this in a way that like flows properly is to do that. But that's not really cutting it, so maybe it doesn't really work the way I would like it to. Because I know what Jay's talking about, but it doesn't really work. Like panning up and down here doesn't really work. Because if the image would have to be like maybe like
Kai, meaning
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clear. Maybe ease, maybe an ease in and out. Or just a little zoom in or out. So what, like we start here and then we jump maybe a couple more seconds in and we zoom in. But we zoom in on we zoom in on like the left. Hold on, I got an idea. We do this where we start here, and then we go all the way down here, and then we jump here and we start up here. And then we end up all the way down here. So the final result looks like this.
Vizikai, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and
I don't like. Oh no!
Severely cut it down, and hopefully,
I see. I see what it's trying to do. It just doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh my god! Yeah, that doesn't really work the way I wanted to. The Bezier curves. So like this. Right click the keyframes. No. So I'm trying to keep it within the range, so good. Dang it. So this.
Isekai, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes and they're gonna add in some new scenes.
Oh, I didn't like that jankiness right there. It's closer than what I wanted, but not exactly. So nope. And then hold on. Okay, this might be what I was going for. Let's see.
Meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes and they're gonna add in some new scenes and they're gonna severely cut it down.
I don't like the. I think what you meant. I'm trying to see what you mean. Special animation. So right click and it should be linear. Let me see. I think I see what you're saying, Jay. Let's see. A lot of these are already on linear, though. In the lab cooking. Chill out. Yeah, that one says linear. That one says linear. So all I need to do is change a couple things on this side. And then change this to... Oh, this is Adobe Premiere. Let's see. This might be too much just for a simple pan shot, but we're already here, I guess, so fuck it. Whoops. All right. So let me see. Let's see how this looks.
Isekai, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely.
I still see some jerkiness there that I don't care for. Let's see if I can find it. Come on. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. That one's linear. What about this one? Oh, you know what it was? I think it's the scale. That might be what was getting me screwed over. So I thought it was curved because it moved in a circle. Well, it kind of is. It's kind of curved. And that was kind of what was messing me up. But I think this looks a little bit better. What made you do editing today? Because I didn't edit the short yesterday like I was supposed to. And the sad thing is, even when I finish this, I'm still not going to be done. Because like I said, I have to end the stream, re-record with the right mic, and then I'll be done. And then edit that part. But, you know, if nothing else, this is just more of showing the process. I might try to do this more often.
DBZ, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely.
Ugh, I don't like that. What the hell was that? There it is. That needs to go away completely. It's linear. Okay, I think that fixed it. Hold on, let's see.
DBZ, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely.
Yeah, it didn't hurt to soak up some. It didn't hurt to soak up some stuff. Let me see.
Scenes, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely cut it down, and hopefully it gets.
I think that's what we want right there, right, Jay?
They're gonna DBZ, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're gonna add in some new scenes, and they're gonna severely cut it down.
There we go.
Hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga centric version.
If you eased in and out, if I eased in and out, what do you mean when you say ease in and out? You mean like? Because I thought that would be easing in. Oh, and then have it like zoom back out at the end. Is that what you mean? Better animation than Blue Lock into. Right click the keyframe. All right, let me see. Let's see. So what? Right click. And then put ease in on the beginning. So what? This?
DBZ, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're gonna add in.
And then what did the end of it do? The keyframes as well. So here, even though these are both linear, still have it be on ease out.
Cut it down, and hopefully it gets.
And then what's this ease in? If I do ease in, that's what affects the. That's what makes it Bezier. So if I do ease in there, it doesn't work. I got the idea what you're trying to do, but I think it conflicts with the other keyframe. So
Zekai it, meaning they're gonna slightly reanimate some scenes and they're gonna add in some new scenes and they're gonna severely cut it down. And hopefully it gets more love in this.
I mean, I think that's fine for what we're going for here.
More cut down manga centric version.
Ah, my arms are
The other
sore
thing
as
that's
shit.
important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. One Piece has never really taken a break. What this means?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, the problem also with a short is you don't want to put too much work into a short because once you put too much work into a short and then you have a short is very much a one and done situation. So I don't want to spend too much time for it. That's like my major concern. So but I think that's generally the gist. I was just hanging out with too many editors. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I haven't seen Blue Lock season 2, but the public opinion is that it isn't doing it. Oh yeah, the animation is ass. The animation for Blue Lock season 2 has been absolute trash. I think this gets the general gist of what I want to do. So that is done. We can save that and move on.
And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga centric version. The other thing that's important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. One Piece has never.
So let me see. Always running. What can I do as an animation for that? I guess maybe just have a One Piece tired image. I don't want to use too many anime scenes. That's why I'm trying to like stick to still images. Oh, Jesus. Actually, that one's perfect. That one's perfect. That one's perfect. But I need to find a better like middle image of it. Oh, I forgot. There's too many good tired faces in One Piece. Also, I'm getting One Piece bikinis. Not that I'm mad about that, but Jesus Christ. Man, a lot of people use this. The best one looks like it's probably. I wanted to use. That's not the shot I wanted. I wanted a better shot of him, but the problem is the best shot is this one. But I'm pretty sure this is from a thumbnail, but it is still from the manga, so I could probably still get away with using it. Ew, I don't know if that's gonna fly. Is that gonna work? It is not. Damn it. I need a better like One Piece tired face. Luffy, unfortunately, I think Luffy's is the most overused. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with a different face. Let's see. Unfortunately, Luffy has like the best faces, and it bums me the fuck out. Let's see. Give me a decent face. Give me something I can run with. Oh, that might be it. That might be it. Can I save you, sir? I'm pretty sure this is from the One Piece episode of Scott P. Reanimated. We don't care about that right now, but I'm pretty sure that's where this is from. Yeah, that works. Hold on, can I zoom in? Yeah, I like that one a lot. Go with that one. Where the hell is the live stream part stuff at? Do you stress over the details, or are you good at knowing when a good enough is good enough? I'm like half and half. Lately, I think I've already been stressing about it more than I used to, primarily just due to the fact that like I feel like up until recently, I hadn't really been trying as hard as I could have. and that's what's had me stressing over it because I feel like I'm not trying hard enough. So that's what creates the situations. Whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Tried to save a web page. I was just trying to auto save the short. Let's see. So
That it was always running. One Piece has never really taken a break. What this means is that One Piece never really got a chance to have a pause, give the manga.
I think that picture can bleed in correctly. I just gotta figure out. I gotta edit this part, but like I said, I gotta change the audio. And there's no point in me editing it if I had to change the audio, unfortunately. Because I don't know if I'm going to say everything the same way. So if I pre-edit for audio that won't be there consistently, that's where the problems begin. So I think what I'll stop, at least with the editing, I'll stop here. Because if I keep going, I run the risk of like editing this audio as if this is going to be the main audio, then re-recording it and realizing all that shit doesn't work. The only thing I think I'll probably do is see if I can get Hold on, let me listen to the audio. I don't want to say fuck it, Jay. It's me being a bum about it. Like, just listen. Just listen. This is why I don't want to say fuck it. Listen. This is what we have so far.
So it was recently announced that One Piece will be going on a 6-month hiatus, at least as far as the anime is concerned. And this gives me some sorts of feelings. But for the most part, this is extremely good news. And a lot of you might be wondering why. That means we're deprived of One Piece anime content for 6 months. Let me explain. First thing is that One Piece is a series that has always had a pacing problem, and it's only gotten worse over the years. The reason why people don't bring it up as much now is primarily because the animation's been absolutely amazing for arcs like Wano and Egghead. So people weren't really concerned with the fact that we weren't really moving the plot along, but at a painful snail's pace. But if you've been a One Piece faithful, you know about the days of Dressrosa, and you know we don't want to go back to that. The other reason why this is a good thing is if you looked at the announcement, it also mentioned that they're going to replay Fishman Island. Now, yes, I know Fishman Island doesn't have a lot of fans. I like the arc, but I recognize the arc doesn't have a lot of fans. But they said essentially they're going to DBZ Kai it, meaning they're going to slightly reanimate some scenes, and they're going to add in some new scenes, and they're going to severely cut it down. And hopefully it gets more love in this more cut down manga-centric version. The other thing that's important is that One Piece's pacing issues primarily came from the fact that it was always running. One Piece has never really taken a break. What this means is that One Piece never really got a chance to have a pause, give the manga some time to catch up, and then come back and animate a full arc properly. That's mainly where One Piece's pacing issues even come from in the first place. This constant, we have to keep going, we have to keep making money. It's a very old school style of doing anime, and we've mainly gotten away from it. One Piece is probably the last bastion of it if we want to be completely honest about it. So with this 6-month break, this gives Oda time to write more chapters, and then they can come back and fully animate the Egghead arc. And I honestly think that moving forward, what we should really get is these little breaks more frequently. Give me 6 months off. It gives Oda 6 months to work on some titles. It gives Oda 6 months to work on some. It gives Oda.
I gotta change the thing on here.
It gives the animators time to animate the content that's already in the manga. Therefore, we get this really good, really well paced blister of quality animation and storytelling for an arc that hasn't been
I think I
properly
meant
adapted.
Blitz. Maybe just Blitz.
Isn't Oda on break? Isn't Oda on break? Fuck! Isn't Oda on break? Fuck!
Yeah, okay. That's how I wanted to end it. But I'm probably gonna cut off me cursing. But yeah, like all I need to do is re-record that last bit. There's not even a lot of I had to add there because some of that can be changed and cut down. But yeah, that's how the video is gonna end. Is me screaming at when I realized because I think yeah, see that's why I said it. It needs to be re-recorded. And luckily not too much editing. The only thing I have to do is I'll add some music in there. Maybe one or two sound effects. Not a lot really fits in there. And then yeah. But I think that's the general gist. And then you'll probably see the short probably today. I'll upload it today. We're gonna see how well the 2 minute or so shorts go. If they don't do well, I'll go back to doing the 1 minute stuff. But I figured, hey, this might be a good test for it. So yeah. But as far as what I can edit for now that you guys can see, that's probably gonna be it. Because like I said, it won't let me record audio with a mic that I'm also using for my streaming software. Therefore, I will have to end the stream and then I can record it with the mic and edit it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So with that being said, this isn't like the best of my editing skills, and I want to make these. I might do these on more long form videos in the future, but this is what we got for now. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for hanging with me anyway, though. 8 views is cool. Does YouTube even put them in the short section if they are that long? They said they changed the setting. They changed it recently. They said, hey, shorts can now be, what is it? To be up to 3 minutes long, I believe. Let me go check. But that's what they said in YouTube Studio. I think I saw that recently. Let me see. Let me see. Nice ideas. Yeah, increasing shorts length. So this article, starting October 15th, creators can upload shorts up to 3 minutes in length. Shorts longer than a minute will have an active content ID claim. That have an active content ID claim will be blocked regardless of the policy. Now on mobile devices, select the thumbnail when you create shorts. You can now choose for frame from your short that uses the thumbnail and add text and apply filters. So yeah. You can do it, but the thing is, you really can't content ID a minute long short, but you probably could content ID a freaking 3 minute long short. So I'm gonna be careful about how I approach this. I actually had to change the One Piece song I used in my other One Piece short because when I used it, it content ID'd the song, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, you can do it. You just gotta be clever. But yeah, I'm probably gonna call it here. I need they content ID my Donut. Yeah, of course, because use the song. Use like a full minute of the song, I think. The one where you're dancing and actually you didn't even use the full song. You used a long enough of a snippet of the song for it to get content ID'd. The one where you're like working out and dancing to the song, but it's only the beginning part. It's the dun da dun da dun da dun da dun dun da dun da dun da dun da dun dun da dun da dun da dun da dun. And then you don't use the full thing, but I guess they didn't care. They may be cracking down on that, so we'll see. That's probably I'm only using pictures and not animation, because usually pictures I can get away with more than straight animation. So that's also why I blur certain things. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, for now I'm gonna end it so I can finish recording, and then yeah. Oh yeah, creepy nuts. Hey, they cut up. They absolutely cut up on that. I'm gonna end the stream for now. I might try to come back this evening and do the the Persona 3 stream on Twitch. So look out for that. I'm not going to commit to that, but just look out for that because I did want to do that. So yeah. Other than that, if nothing else, look forward to the short that comes out probably today with this stuff. And then yeah, you'll get this. At least you get to see some of my editing process and me experimenting. I'm trying to get better, man. I'm trying to get better. It's a process, but we're going to get there. All right, let me chill out. But no, seriously stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. This is indeed being your boy, the Insane Game Freak. Life is indeed a game. Play to win. And I'll catch you guys later. I'll catch you guys later. Girder. I'm so stupid. All right, we'll talk later, though, peeps. Later days. Later days.